Hey everybody, welcome to Medling World. Today we're heading to Blizzard Beach, or I should say we're already at Blizzard Beach, so come on in, check it out. So guys, here we are. It's actually January 2nd, so yes, how about a Happy New Year, Happy January 2023. Just kind of want to show you guys, this is where we entered into the park here at Blizzard Beach. And they have some little decorations still up, a little bit of Christmas. And as you come around, as you're entering into the park, you're going to find over here on your left side, guys, all retail and things that you might need. If you need a sun shirt, if you need suntan lotion, or you just want some merch, right inside here. It's a pretty nice shop too, pretty big, all kinds of cool stuff in here. And the theming here, guys, at Blizzard Beach is obviously exactly what it is. You'll see the nice icicles coming down. So you're kind of on this awesome like area here where it's snowing, but yet you're at a beach and you can enjoy all the nice things they have in the warm climate. So I figured today we'll kind of just do a little walk around. I'll highlight some of the different slides, some of the attractions here, some of the food, things like that, so you guys will have all the information you need when you come to visit Blizzard Beach. It kind of shows you that over in this direction here. It's pointing this way, but it's kind of around that end. You have lockers, changing room, restrooms. I'll go over there and show you, but I did want to point out first aid. So that's where our retail shop was, and just off here to my right, you'll find first aid. You'll also find some quick service food right here. This kind of wraps around too, so there's all kinds of seating over there. But I want to go ahead, guys, and show you the lockers, changing room, and restrooms. But let's just have a look there. You can see one of the big slides coming down, and yes, guys, I'm going to highlight these things so you'll have all the information you need. To the right side, that's where you'll find your changing rooms right here, and your restrooms and all that. And then here, this is what I always love. It is January, so we have a very low UV index, so you can still enjoy the nice, warm, sunny oh wow, look at that. Oh, what a beautiful day. Anyway, nice, beautiful, sunny, warm day, but sunburn factor very low, and they're recommending a 30. It is, as I said, January 2nd. It's 83 degrees when we got here. Also a nice map here. You'll find this map throughout the park as you do tour around. And guys, you know I love to do my tours, and that's exactly, you're on an adventure with Medling World for your tour. A little bit of a closer look here, guys. Very clean inside, very nice. Got your lockers here. If your child gets lost, you'll have your lost children area. And then again, a little bit more of that merch you might need. You got some of the, these look like Havianas. Let's see if they are actual Havianas. Yes, they are. So we have different sizes. And again, some of the sunscreens, goggles, towels. Something cool also is they do have refillable mugs you can purchase. One awesome thing, guys, just like in the parks, they do have the popcorn refillable bucket. So once you buy the bucket, you can even bring it here to Blizzard Beach, get refills for $2.25. And they also have this mug, but I gotta find out the pricing. And I have Corrales, yes, Corrales. I killed her name, I'm sorry. Awesome cast member. Could you give us a little information on that refillable cup? You can buy it, right?
Yes, for $13.83 the first day. And after you come to the water parks, it could be here or Typhoon Lagoon. It will be $9.05 with tax, the recharge.
Awesome, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Here's another little bar area. As you can see right in front of those lockers, you can get your adult beverage here. Let's just see what's on the other side of here, because I've never actually, you guys, if you watch Medling World, I don't drink alcohol. Just personal choice, that's all. I did my share back in my 20s. So yeah, they actually do have some regular, oh yeah, it looks like mostly, oh no, they have some bottled water and some of the, just the little bit of slushies there as well. But you can get your adult beverage there. And speaking of those refill cups, you'll find stations all around the park where you can go and refill those. One thing that's, I guess it's been a little bit updated. I have not been here since this park reopened several months back. But here you're gonna find Tykes Peak. This is the kids area as we walk in together here, guys. I believe they have put some of the Frozen theming here now. Not sure exactly what that entails, but let's go find out. Anyway, this is a area I would say Jake's is probably too big at 11 for it. He could still kind of hang out in here, but not something he's gonna overly enjoy, but really good for kids. I'd say probably 2 and 3 up to about 8 or 9 is a very popular spot. Let me go over there and I'll kind of show you. So I kind of figured I'd walk up here just to kind of show you that they have a couple of these slides here for kids. And over here they have, I can see some of that theming with Frozen. Nothing huge and big. I see like Elsa and Anna over there. Nothing huge. Oh, looks like Olaf. We'll go find him in a minute. So you can kind of see that this side they actually have the little tubes for the kids that can go down. So like I said, probably definitely under 8 or 9 can enjoy this. Let's go down there and take a little bit more of a look at some of that Frozen theming. So yes, here's some of that Frozen theming here, guys. Like I said, just kind of basic, but they got the little splashes here. And then I see Olaf there over in the middle. This is kind of like just like a little pool area for kids. And there's one more slide over here that I guess you could be any age for this slide, because I've raced Jake, I've raced my grandkids down on this one. It's kind of like a, let me show you, actually trying to get a good shot for you guys so you can see. It's kind of like 3 little ones there, so you can go down with your kids and it's kind of fun. Also plenty of shaded area here. It's actually a little busier here today than I thought, but it is January 2nd, which is a Monday. January 1st obviously fell on the Sunday, so today is kind of the holiday for everybody at work and school, so an extra day off for everybody. A little bit busy here. So if you want some of these shaded areas, especially in the summer, in this kids area, you got to get here right when the park opens. So yes, when you're with Medling World, guys, if this is the first time watching, please take a moment, subscribe to Medling World. I like to go around and do a lot of tours, and when I do a tour, I really like to give you guys all the information you need so that when you come, you're going to be prepared. So thank you everybody who has subscribed. Let's continue on. I'm going to kind of go this way because I want to show you, this is another kind of maybe a little bit next level up kids age, where they have some obstacle courses and things. But hey, look, lazy river. And yes, it's a very lazy river, so not a lot of action in that river. But let's go over here. It's called the Ski Patrol Training Camp. So let me go show you that, so you guys can kind of see where we've been going. So you can keep, here's the map actually. So you'll find these maps all over, and then it'll give you all your different information for each slide, which I really love, and plenty of signage. They also have, as we walk around, I'll show you some of the cabanas they have. Again, all these little food areas. This one's for ice cream. Here's one of the drink refills, actually. Let me show you that. We'll just keep rolling here with Medling World, guys. We love it. I love vlogging, and I love bringing it all to you. From all the parks here in Central Florida, cruising, international travel, we do it all. So all you would do is take your refillable cup. It's got a chip in it. Boom, right underneath. And there you go. Little sunny, huh, guys? I like this. I don't remember them having these sprayers before. This might be something new. I don't remember it. They might have been here. Maybe they weren't working, but it almost gives it that feel of snow, right? As you come down here. Again, these are any ages, but probably more from 8 or 9 to like early teen, maybe 12, 13, maybe, around there anyway, guys. You can see it. Like I said, it's Disney. Anybody can go, any age. This is neat. This is new to me. And on this side, of course, the obstacle course. Jake is probably in here. I know Roberta and Jake are kind of out hanging out. He's probably in here doing this. He likes to do this. Really cool. And let's continue on, because there's a couple more little slides over here I want to show you guys. Show you a nice vantage point here, guys. Again, any age can go down here, and then the water, so you can really see everything. And then over here is it's almost like a little zip line. Let me see, let me show you. It's like a little zip line. I just saw a sign in it that said some things were closed. That's why I kind of, it's like, what? But anyway, this one you wait in line. Remember, a lot of these slides do have some height. Some you have to be under a certain height, some you have to be over, but all the signage is there before you would actually get into the line. But this is pretty neat. It's like a zip line that you can hang on, and you come down there and you zip line right across. Pretty cool, right? So this water is about 8 feet, so definitely pretty deep. There goes somebody now, so you guys can get the idea. And then you hit and you land. Pretty cool. This was a sign where I lost a little concentration, but what they're saying is it's a little bit busier than they thought today. So some of the wait times, which they will post wait times, I'm telling you, every time I've come here, this has said 5 minutes. So even 15 minutes isn't bad, but there's 3 slides up there. There's a big family slide right here, Teamboat Springs. Awesome, awesome family slide. Again, I don't even think that there is no infants, but I had my grandkids on there. They were 3 years old going down with us. Also Summit Plummet, which is the big one that comes straight down. I'll show you a little bit better when we get to the bottom. And then the Slush Gusher. So 3 different slides up there, as you can see, 48 inches for these 2. And you have the option of walking up the stairs. And I will tell you, it's a long walk and you can get out of breath very easily. And they also have this skeezy lift that will bring you up, which Roberta, Jake, and I like to take this, depending how long the line is for it. Again, I'll show you that when we get down the bottom. Doing my tour, of course, I told you I'd find Jake here. Jake, how do you like this area over here? He's just getting started.
I like it, but the pools are a bit cold right now.
Oh, okay, it is January, so they are heated, but not to our liking, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm doing my tour. I just wanted you guys to see Jake. I know all you Medling World subscribers love Jake, and you love to hear his opinions about things, so we got him on there. That kind of takes care of a lot of the youth areas here. And again, like I said, today it's more of a tour. Next time we come, we'll do some rides. We'll go on some of the slides together. But today, like I said, I kind of want to keep on that topic and showing you guys all the things you need and all the information, because it is an older park. I think this park was built back in, I want to say late 80s or early 90s. I don't know for sure. It's been around though for a long time, so it's older, but it's still cool. It's got cool theming. It does have cool slides, so it's definitely worth coming if you're going to be at Disney for sure. Guys, remember I was talking about the big slide that kind of goes straight down, Summit Plummet? Let me turn this around so you can see. Way up there you start. Actually, here comes somebody else. Kind of just film this random person coming down. Look at that. It does not take long. And they come down really, really quick. So this one is really cool, really fast. And I don't know, guys. Not for me today, that's for sure. But wanted to show you that slide for sure. And here, guys, you can see some of those ski lifts going up. Just kind of go like that so you guys... This is definitely, as I said earlier, the easiest way to get up, but the most time-consuming way. So it's either kind of pick your battle. I don't know if battle's the right word. You're on vacation enjoying, but either climb all the stairs and get tired, or just wait in a little line and have the easy ride up. Up to you. I will suggest if there is... Today that line looks pretty long, right? That queue's wrapping around. If you can just walk on this, I'll definitely recommend taking that up to the top. And then if you're with your family, you can go down and take the family water slide down. It's awesome. Let's continue our tour. So what I'm going to do now, guys, this is where we came in. Remember the retail shop? And we walked down that way. That's where the lockers were, and Tykes Peak. Let's now go ahead and go this way, because there's more things over here, of course. This park was closed and just up to a couple months ago for refurbishment. So that's why it was closed. So I'm just kind of looking around to see the refurbishment, right? So, but anyway, just figured I'd throw that out there. That's why it was closed. Here you go, another little spot you can get. There's a Joffrey's, actually, official Disney coffee station. Some of their choices. When when we first came in, I showed you that quick service food area. Again, here's a bunch of tables back here, all shaded. And remember, not just shaded, but this is more than just like a little umbrella. This is like, remember Florida, summer, thunderstorms, pouring rain. This will definitely keep you dry when those thunderstorms come in. And oh, they have the, oh, I gotta go see this, because this might be one of these refurbishment upgrades. They actually have a full service freestyle Coke machine for those refillable cups now. You guys know what they are, the ones with the 100 different flavors. As far as I can remember, they did not have that here before. We're continuing on here, and I kind of want to show you the wave pool here. This area is kind of called Meltaway Bay, I think is what they call this. Again, you're going to find your beverages here, and then they have a wave pool. Now, I'm going to talk about the wave pool for a minute, because, let me find some shade here, guys. Only because the wave pool at Typhoon Lagoon has those real massive, big, like 6-7 foot waves that they do every, you know, 15 minutes or so, and they run them in cycles. Here it's more of a little bit more calm wave pool. So I just don't want, if you've been to Typhoon Lagoon, it's not the same style. As you can see, much smaller and a little bit more probably kid friendly, more relaxed, where you're not going to have those big huge waves. Although I do love those waves that come in. This one's just a little bit different. And you know what, while we're here, let's just take a little walk. Let me drop my sandals over here for a minute. There they go. No, the water's Jake, he's getting Florida spoiled, because no, I shouldn't say that right away. It's not bad, it's good, it's nice, definitely swimmable. So but no, I'm not going in right now. We got to continue this tour. One other thing, I know I've been talking a lot about your drink refills, right? You can purchase that cup. You also can bring in your own drinks here to Blizzard Beach. We bring seltzer water, we bring bottles of water, we bring Gatorade, soda, whatever you want to drink, iced teas. You can bring them in here in your bag. You can also bring in food. You can make sandwiches and bring them in here. So you could literally just come in this park and not have to spend extra money on some of the you know, expensive cheeseburgers and things. Of course, if that's what you want to do and it's more convenient for you, by all means, go for it. The food's great. I mean, they have good food. But just wanted to let you know, you don't have to break the bank to come here. And always, I know when you're on vacation, you start to get to the point where, man, I just spent all this money on tickets. You know, I'm going all over the place, and now I got to spend money on food every day. Make a lunch, bring it in, bring your drinks. Definitely an option. Let's continue. So what I'm going to do is kind of go over in this direction, because there's a couple more slides I want to show you over there. And, you know, when I first started walking in the wave pool, I was like, it's nice. But it is a little chilly. Once you start getting in a little bit deeper, the water is not like, it's so warm, I can just go right in. But it is January. It has been a pretty cold couple weeks prior to today. Has not been really warm, so maybe taking a little longer for those heaters to kick in. But anyway, let's head over and look at some more slides. As we're heading over there to show those, I just kind of wanted to show you here the warming hut. Again, sticking with that Blizzard Beach theming, but quick service. They have ice creams. They have some like lunch type snacks, and I think you can get a refill there for your drink as well. But here we go, guys. Again, like I was telling you earlier, maps everywhere so you can see where you're going. And over here we have this like racer slide. Let's go check it out. Here they come. So we got 8 seconds, 0.202, and then 8.05. Wow, what a close race. So these are fun. Jake and I love to race on them. So there's some more. Let's continue on. What I'm going to do, guys, is just kind of walk around this way and show you a couple more things. And right behind the warming hut, you'll find another entrance to the lazy river. And what it is this lazy river, as I was saying earlier, goes all around the park, and there's different ways that you can go in. I want to see if it's warmer than the wave pool was. So let's take a step in there and find out. A little bit maybe. But as I said, it's a real lazy river, as you can see, just for relaxing. Maybe it's a tad warmer than the wave pool was. Still not that like, oh, all right, I want to jump right in warm. So I got a feeling, no, it's because it's been so cold for so long. We had Christmas was in the 30s down here, so it takes a while for this water to warm up. It's not just going to snap your fingers overnight and heat it back up to 80, 82 degrees. So let's continue on. But first, of course, more restrooms. So you can really see here at Blizzard Beach everything you need all throughout the park. Those drink refills, restrooms, different entrances to get into the lazy river, and lots of variety of different slides. The family slides, the racers, the steep one that comes down for the brave. I do love, as Jake was growing up and when my grandkids were here, I tell you, the kids area, we could have just sat there all day and they had a ball in there. So good for all ages, good for all families. Let's keep it moving. Just kind of want to show you, there's a couple more slides here. Okay, as you can see, this is something new, guys. Let me see if I can get over the conveyor belt, because I remember going on these slides here and having to bring the tube up all the stairs. So this is definitely something new that was not here prior to the refurbishment. Let's go over and have a little bit of a better look at that. So this is definitely cool, guys, because you come right off, you drop them right in, and then up they go. Absolutely awesome, because we definitely ride these, Jake and I, and it was such a pain to carry these tubes, because anybody who's been here before, you know, walking up to this slide here, ooh, it's a long walk, man. So let's continue on. Just kind of wanted to show you the lazy river one more time, because this is about the extent of it when it comes to like extra splashing or extra anything besides just kind of being lazy. This truly is a lazy river. This is about as intense as it gets, guys. So if you're really looking for one of those lazy rivers where you can just kind of go and not worry about being totally splashed, Blizzard Beach has the best one for that. And as we're wrapping around, isn't it just beautiful to walk through here? This is always a good go-to spot on a like extremely busy day, because look, there's nobody here. No, it's not extremely busy today, but it's kind of neat just to hang out back here, right? And then you can just go up that slide now. You don't have to bring those tubes up anymore. I love it, guys. Thank you again so much for watching Medling World. We appreciate everybody who's taking the time to subscribe and help support our channel. I hope you're enjoying this vlog. Like I said, mostly just an informational vlog, but at the same time, I kind of have a style I like. The way I vlog is when I have something I want to talk about, I kind of walk and talk, I call it, because then you get to see stuff as I'm giving you information. So I just think might make it just kind of hang on and not click off, right? Oh yeah, and part of the river there, you get to come through. There might be like a little waterfall, maybe. I can't remember if there is here, or that might be Typhoon Lagoon, but yeah, you kind of go through the cave there. And I do love walking through this cave. So I'm just doing like a lap around, and this is kind of the way you got to go. But when it's really hot, this cave is so nice to come. And like I said, today's 83 with no humidity. It's not wicked hot. But I do remember I was saying I think there's a little bit of a waterfall. There is. So I'm going to show you guys that. But look, here's the river right here. I just kind of wanted to point out something, because I love to show theming, right? And you can kind of see it's almost kind of like ice, right? They make it look like ice on top of the cave. So it really gives you that feel that you are really in a blizzard, enjoying yourself in the water. So neat. So here is a waterfall, and I'm watching people go through, and they really don't want to get too wet. Well, unless you're a little kid, then you don't mind, but and he doesn't mind either, so I take that back. Look at that, so neat. Like I said, though, for the most part, it's a wicked lazy river. And then, you know, you got to think too, all right, 83 degrees, January. If you came from the Northeast, right, say you came from New England, New Jersey, New York, something like that, or even in the middle of the country somewhere, Chicago, wherever, Kansas, and you came down here and it was 83 and someone said, oh, it's too cold going to water, they'd be like, you're crazy, man. I'm going in. It's 83. That's like a perfect summer day in most of the country. So guys, here is where you come down off the family ride. And I always love the Mickey is still here. I love that. And I don't think it said Blizzard Beach on it before. I think it was just a regular tube. So that might be new, if my memory serves me right. And this is part of it. And it's very long. And it's not like wicked intense. That's why I said you could go on just as a kid. And they also, I gotta show you, this one thing I don't think I mentioned was they have complimentary life jackets here at Blizzard Beach that you can use. Let me see if I can find some, because we're almost all the way back around, guys, believe it or not. So guys, here's some of the private cabana, well, they're calling these patios, but they, you know, I think they call them cabanas, right? So you can see you can rent these out for private areas, and they have them all throughout the park in different locations. So if you're coming with your family, maybe a big family, you just kind of want a central area to put all your stuff and not have to worry about it too much, they definitely have some options. And it looks like there's different styles maybe, because this one I'm looking, it's got all nice wicker, and these are more like the Adirondack wood. So check the website, guys, for all different pricing and things, because those change prices throughout the year. And demand usually in the summer is pretty high for them. So we kind of already made our way all the way back around to where we were, where Jake was. But again, I do want to show you the life vest. I'm not quite done. I'm glad I remembered that. Oh, look at, speaking of the life vest, here you'll find them, all different sizes, and they're all through the park. You actually were probably looking at them as I was going, and I just hadn't remembered to show you guys. So they're everywhere, all the different attractions, especially where you'll find a lot of the youth things, because some of the rides will require those under a certain height. I know the family ride, I believe, does. So guys, thank you so much for watching Medling World. I hope you liked the tour around Blizzard Beach. I had a lot of fun walking around. I'm gonna go catch up with Roberta and Jake. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon, guys. Please take a moment, subscribe to Medling World if you have not yet. Happy New Year. Thank you to our Patreons. And last but not least, see ya!